broadcasters on your fucking app. Don't worry about CBS deal. Don't worry about any of that shit. Just run it through your own app so that all that revenue comes straight to you. You have your broadcasters and just market the shit out of it.
Dan's brilliant idea is make a product that works.
Right.
So no champion in year one, huh?
No, apparently not. No, because like if I'm out, I can't always get access to CBS Sports and shit like that on the road, but I have my AAF app. But it's annoying because you just see people standing there and they don't have announcers for their feed through the app. Just hire some schmucks like us that'll do it for like $250 a game.
Yeah, I guess. Well, that's true. I mean, that is that's quite annoying.
There's so many things that they could do to make the product better that they just did not do. And that coupled with the shitty markets that they chose for 5 of the 8 teams and how difficult it is to even just fucking watch a game on TV. That's
what happens when you go up against NASCAR.
It's not because they're going up against NASCAR.
At least NASCAR gets network time.
Yeah, because there are so many sister lovers who watch it.
Yeah, so
I mean, there's also a lot of people who invested a lot of monies on those fancy stickers that are on the cars.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
That's where the money comes from, to be honest with you. A lot of it's sponsorship dollars.
Yeah, and they have big sponsors like Skittles.
Yeah.
DuPont.
Golf gets on there
Coca-Cola.
because it's run by a bunch of really rich white people.
And eventually Tiger Woods.
Yeah, but he's...
Who, if you've watched Dave Chappelle, has been drafted by the black community.
You're absolutely right. I will not disagree with that draft.
No.
The Chinese stole that, though. They got the entire Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, which is bullshit. Who did the white people draft?
Condoleezza Rice.
I'll take her.
And then...
Condi for president 2020.
Yep. Dude, that's one of my favorite skits of all time.
It's so good.
I'm sure shit glad I didn't order a Fleet jersey.
Oh, that's... Yeah. Yep.
Like, oh, look at your jersey. Oh, they don't even play anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Way to go.
I thought it was going to be great because we were going to get on the fucking ground floor.
It would have been an antique.
Already.
Yeah, a retro. That, like, years ago, people would think that it was a made-up jersey you decided. They wouldn't even know the history of the existence.
2 days ago, that jersey's worth $100. Today, because that league is defunct, that jersey's worth 87 cents.
The Peterson.
You should have got it just because if they, like, tried to hide its existence ever being there. You could have been like, no, I have the proof.
Yeah. Yep. Anyways, we're gonna
try getting your money back now.
We're gonna step away from the AAF.
Thank God.
Dan O'Shea, are you still there?
You know what killed is March Madness.
I'm working on a technical difficulty. Just if it's calling you, press answer, please.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Hello, Dan O'Shea, are you there?
I am here.
All right.
Oh, you sound so much better.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
I've been having issues the whole show so far. So
It sounds like you were on the Brooklyn Bridge.
I mean, we don't know where he is. He could have been on Golden Gate Bridge.
It sounded like he was in traffic, okay? Standing near traffic.
it might have been.
Yeah, he could have been with the trolls under the underpass.
I mean, I'm not going to knock you if you're on a patio bar next to what happens to be a road doing the show. That's completely acceptable.
Wait,
I kind of wish I was doing that now.
Are you one of the 80 fans who went to the Arizona Hot Shots game? Are you there now?
You got me.
Ah, yeah! What do we win, boys? Anyways, moving on from the AAF.
NCAA.
NCAA is our next topic. By a show of hands, who had this Final Four?
Crickets.
None of us. By a show of hands, who had Auburn in the Final Four?
Nope.
Who had Texas Tech in the Final Four?
Definitely not.
No, the other two, Virginia and Michigan State, are realistic.
No, keep going.
I think I had in a bracket Michigan State. I don't know that I got Virginia in any of my Final Fours.
In my coin flip, I have Michigan State winning the championship. So.
Well, thank God the coin knew what the hell was going
Yeah,
on.
my coin flip league. That's the one that had. I did 2 coin flip leagues. One had Buffalo going to the Final Four.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Didn't happen. That's the one that had Gardner Webb beating. Who did they play? They played Virginia.
Yeah.
Gardner Webb beating Virginia.
No, but you know mine. Keep going.
Who's in your Final Four?
It was the championship was. I'll take a look at the Not a Clue League. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, wasn't yours Gardner Webb over Houston or something like that? No, because they were in the same side. Something ridiculous like that.
Mm-hmm.
Every single Yahoo league, I had no Final Four left. Not a single team.
Only one league do I still have a Final Four team in, and that is Michigan State.
I will say what I find most ironic about this tournament, just as an overall, is for the first, through the Sweet 16 into the Elite 8, it was a record number of non-upsets. Record number of teams not getting upset. There were some upsets here and there, but usually there's more chaos than that.
Yeah.
Things ended up playing out. They saved the upsets for the Elite 8. And all of the big upsets, they're like, gotcha.
Kentucky. Auburn says fuck you.
But that being said, a lot of the big teams, they were struggling.
You could see
coming into those games. Duke,
one. Yeah, should have lost at UCF.
Yeah, and every game after that. UCF, the Sweet 16, UCF was the Sweet 16.
That was the round of 32.
Yeah, okay, the round of 32. Struggled again in the next game.
And then lost.
Finally. Because you can't continue to win games at the buzzer if you're in Duke. Eventually that's going to bite you in the ass. It's just the reality of the situation.
Yeah, so this is one of the strangest Final Fours that I have ever seen.
Congratulations to Auburn. This is their first time in the Final Four, is it not?
Yeah. Yep. Auburn's never won the national championship. Texas Tech has never won the national championship. Michigan State has, and Virginia has not.
We all know Michigan State has.
Yeah.
Gonzaga has.
Tom Izzo.
No, Gonzaga. You weren't here for it 2 weeks ago. But remember the show Stump the Schwab?
Yep.
And they start off with that name the every team that's won a World Series or whatever. And they go one by one naming until someone repeats or can't think of something in a certain amount of time. Uh-huh. So we did that 2 weeks ago, and I said name a team that's won the national championship. Dan O'Shea started. He said Duke. Dan Beebe so emphatically said Gonzaga.
I meant Villanova.
He meant Villanova.
They got the same colors.
So maybe this is a little bit of foreshadowing, but that might be the way we start our shows from now on. I don't know.
Okay. I'm down with that.
I don't know.
I also think if we're going to continue to do Tuesdays, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to get your phone number, okay? And I'm going to leave a rant every week on your voicemail that you can play back.
Yes! Do you have a rant this week?
I can come up with something.
Come up with something, because this is the 2-year anniversary show, guys.
But let's keep talking about the NCAA, even though I didn't, surprisingly, I'm usually always into the NCAA tournament. I watched a couple of the games, but I wasn't overwhelmingly thrilled with...
The first round games were so fucking good the first day. The second day were more blowouts.
Yeah, but the second day also had more upsets.
Yeah.
But a lot of the other games were closer. It's just the team that you expected to win ended up winning.
And then the second round, they were all blowouts too.
The round, it wasn't... I don't know. Just to me, it wasn't as exciting as it's been in years past.
Yeah.
I feel like the talent was way towards the top. The talent was even. The middle, there were a couple teams in there that I feel like could have gone either way, but they were pretty relatively close. I feel like towards the bottom, there were some teams that were ranked way too low. And they were...
Murray State should not have been a 12.
Neither should have...
Buffalo.
Oregon, if you watch that.
Oh, yeah. No, Oregon was fucking good.
Oregon was a lot better of a team this year. Why did they get a 12 seed? That's insulting.
Because the Pac-12 is weak.
That's fine, but if you watch them play, they were good. Like, it didn't matter.
They were on like a 10-game winning streak coming in or something.
Again, I agree they should have been ranked higher, but they were playing against a weak Pac-12.
Yeah, and I mean, that being said, I think because of that separation between levels of skill just really made the tournament a little less.
Who won the Pac-12 tournament?
Oregon, I think.
That right there shows you how bad the fucking Pac-12 was if Oregon won the Pac-12.
No.
We're getting our brightest minds on it.
You mean Google?
Sure. So... Oh, they're going to try and take me through every game. Get the fuck out of here. They're going to try and take me through every fucking game all season. I do not fucking think so. All right. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, Oregon beat Arizona State in the tournament. And so the winner of the fucking Pac-12 tournament was a fucking 12 seed.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that tells you that the Pac-12 was weak, but
again,
okay. I mean, 4 of the 5
Power 5 conferences are in the Final Four. Guess which one's not? The Pac-12.
Pac-12, yeah.
You got Auburn, the SEC, Texas Tech, the Big 12, Michigan State, the Big East, Virginia, the AC. Did I say the Big East?
Yeah, no, it's not the Big East anymore.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, a lot of the teams that are there used to be in the Big East.
Oh my God.
The actual Big East when it was the best.
Yeah, my God. Virginia in the ACC, Michigan State in the Big 10, SEC with Auburn, and Big 12, Texas Tech. The Pac-12 suspiciously absent. Just like the funds for the AAF.
Well... Again, when you said that, not a great amount of talent coming through there. Their hope was probably that Oregon could do some damage. And Oregon did do some damage. It's just... The talent at the top, again, was too heavy. And then it came down to just teams having better schemes, and which was proven to the dismay of Tennessee, Duke, and others. Although Gonzaga lost in the
round of 32, didn't they?
Seton Hall.
Oh no, yeah, no, they lost. Yeah, you were talking about
in their conference.
Yeah.
Crappy
So
cues.
if there's one thing that I think we can definitively say about this year's tournament, which doesn't normally seem to hold true, it's that team chemistry and experience just absolutely beat the dog shit out of talent.
Oh yeah, I mean definitely.
I mean, not saying that these teams are bereft of talent. Virginia, obviously a 1 seed. They got a ton of talent. They're a fantastic defensive team. But...
No, I mean, it is showing...
Can you name any of the players that are in the Final Four left? No.
Although I don't watch any of those teams play on a regular basis. So, I did not have any faith in Texas Tech, so I'm not naming any players off there.
Right. And Auburn.
No,
Can you name any basketball players that came from Auburn besides Charles Barkley?
Not off the top of my head.
No. No. The big names aren't here in the tournament. Do you think that's going to hurt the tournament? That you're not going to see Zion, you're not going to see Cam or RJ?
I mean, I think in a way it will, but I also think that for the true fan of basketball and college basketball, it's going to make the last 3 games more entertaining.
Oh, I think so too.
So I think
they definitely lose some star power with the loss of Duke, especially because everyone wants to see Zion. You know, he's already the consensus top pick for the NBA, so that was definitely bringing in a lot of attention. But the fact that Duke got beat, and now you've got these teams that everyone had counted out. It's kind of like a multi-way Cinderella story going on. So it could still garner some attention. I'm going to be watching. I've been enjoying the March Madness this year, except for the middle of the stretch